People got very mad at me on Twitter yesterday.
What else is new?
I don't know. I was just, sometimes I just throw things out there. I'm just having a good time at social media. Let's just see how things stick. And so there's this story yesterday that Deshaun Watson, there was a story in the middle of the day that there was, from Pro Football Talk, that there was buzz that he could ask for a trade because he's miserable in Houston. He hates it. He hates Houston. Apparently, they hired a GM. They didn't even like ask him about the hiring process. He wanted to be in the hiring process, so they just hired a guy. And think what you want. I'm just telling you the story. And so they can't get a hold of him now. And now he's just super upset with everything. We saw that Fugazi video from J.J. Watt saying, "Sorry, we wasted one of your years." And so there was this growing buzz about Deshaun Watson wanting out of Houston, and so I threw out this tweet yesterday with
never mind. You don't even have to say it. You don't even have to say it. You rats off a ship.
I'm not rats off a ship. I'm not rats off a ship.
Really?
That's not rats off.
Oh, now we're in different sports.
I remember talking about this last year.
Yes.
Because Deshaun Watson
we had a conversation about you trading all the picks in the first round
for Deshaun Watson.
For Deshaun Watson. Yep. And then he ended up signing his extension, so it was all moot. But now he wants out. Apparently.
It doesn't work in football like that. You could trade him right away.
What do you mean?
Just because he signed the extension, what does that have to do with anything?
Oh, I guess because he tried to slug it out for a year, and he didn't. And it didn't go so well, buddy.
Here's the deal. One, I like Deshaun Watson. He don't have a damn say-so in what happens. They may ask him about the coach. But I'll tell you this, from Deshaun Watson's perspective, if you're watching Kansas City and you're watching what they do, and you see that the guy calling the plays with that is available, how can you not want a piece of that? So the fact that Houston never even interviewed the guy on a team that's had, 3 losses in the last 2 years?
I don't know that I don't even know if they've gotten to the coach part yet.
Yeah, they haven't hired the general manager yet.
No, they did.
They just did.
They hired the general manager this week. That's what pissed him off.
Well, and I would say this. He may have a complaint or he may have something to say about the coach. Because you see you can clearly see, what guys they're interviewing when they go through that process. And you kind of have an idea from seeing the guy on other teams what type of offense or blah, blah, blah. And as a player, you wonder, how is this going to work?
But you are right. There was a report that Deshaun Watson advocated for Eric Bieniemy, and the Texans refused to even interview him.
Right. Now, this is let's take this from a different perspective. How in the hell do you not interview Eric Bieniemy?
No.
So from that standpoint, think of it from a player's perspective. You got rid of your coach. Everybody's excited. Something new's coming. Something different. Something that's going to maybe take your career to that next level. Right? After you got rid of my favorite receiver, you got rid of a bona fide superstar at receiver, and I play quarterback. The hottest name out there is Eric Bieniemy and has been for the last couple of years. And you say, man, that would be good.
And I bet he loved that job because he's talking about. He's getting a huge quarterback. He'd love to sure coach Deshaun Watson.
Right.
But can you interview coaches without a general manager? Like, is that what they do? I know.
What were you talking about? We went through that for 10 years. Hiring the coach without the GM or the GM without making sure the coach, they were all in it together. What are you talking about? We've been
and apparently they're the only team with a vacancy, Robbie, that didn't even interview him.
Okay.
So the GM I would say no say-so in. Look, as a player, you have no idea who the up-and-coming GMs are. You're out kicking your coverage there. All right? But if I'm a quarterback and I see what Patrick Mahomes has done the last couple of years, and you are on a team that doesn't even interview the guy that's coaching Patrick Mahomes? I mean, think about this. How excited did everybody get when we thought Joe Philbin was coaching Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah, we got pretty tickled.
Okay, now I make it Eric Bieniemy, and your team doesn't even interview him. I'm not saying he has a say-so in it, but if you're a quarterback, if you're an offensive player, and you see what Kansas City is doing the last couple of years, you're not gonna raise an eyebrow if your team don't even interview that guy?
So, do you know who tweeted this? Nice shirt, Deshaun Watson. Thumbs up. Stay safe and go deep. That was Dan Marino last April.
Right.
Because he was wearing a Dan Marino shirt.
Oh, my God.
And so, ergo, Leroy.
No. So let me get this straight.
What?
Let me get this straight.
What?
After the last 2 years, and how you did backflips for Tua, you're ready to move on.
Well, it's for Deshaun Watson.
No.
Deshaun Watson, though,
No.
bro. Don't act like I'm
Hold on. The things that you have said about Tua, okay, that already you're ready to move on.
In fairness, I wanted to give up four first.
Fairness. That is ridiculous.
In fairness, I wanted to give up 4 first-round picks for him last year. So I was ready to get off the Tua train for a proven commodity. This is what I got. This is what I got from putting out that T-shirt pic of Deshaun Watson after all the rumors yesterday. Hell no! Didn't you call him Lefty Marino? One guy has a prayer emoji. Honestly, wouldn't mind trading Tua for him. Watching the Dolphins fans turn their back on Tua 24/7 on this app. Man, we turned on Tua with quickness. One guy says, whatever it takes. Another guy says, I'd do anything. Another one says, this obviously ends with him in New England. Another one says, go get a Miami Dolphins. One guy has a whale emoji. Another guy says, I love Tua, and he might be great, but Watson would take us to the AFC Championship. No ifs, ands, or buts. One guy says...
Not without a run game, dude. You ain't going to the AFC Championship game.
Dolphins really don't like Tua. So, yeah, it's mixed. It's mixed.
Here, but here's the question. If you're saying you really don't like Tua, imagine how you felt about Justin Herbert. You can't make you guys happy.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. How is this any different from trading Tyler Hero for James Harden? It's just trading prospect for proven. Like if you legit,
that's look. Here's why. Because if you do that for a player in football, it doesn't always translate into a big difference. Everybody's assuming that, if we had Deshaun Watson. So let me get this straight. If you had Deshaun Watson, you would have made the playoffs.
For sure.
Oh, this year, yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
I can't. We set up too many hypothetical situations.
I mean,
you made the hypothetical, not me.
I'm just saying. I'm like we set it up, but no, I'm not gonna. The team was 10-6, dude.
Okay. You don't think you could be the difference in getting 2 more wins?
The tandem of Fitzpatrick and Tua.
Led the league in passing.
But here's the other thing. Okay, you know that if just Deshaun Watson is the quarterback, you probably don't have that Fitzmagic moment.
Oh, you probably don't need it. You're probably already in cruise control.
All right. And so you're saying that even with the weapons that the Dolphins had, that if it were not for Tua, you would have made the playoffs?
I just think wait, are you trying to say that the offense wasn't a bit of a hindrance towards the end?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
But it's not because of
I'm not even saying.
quarterback.
But hold on. I'm not even. I don't even feel like this is a huge insult. Like I'm not going out there and saying, "Man, I'd rather go get Alex Smith or Kirk Cousins to kind of patch things together." I'm not saying that. I'm talking about a guy who just led the league in passing, who's been an All-Pro, an MVP candidate. I like, how is this any different from people, for people wanting to go trade James Harden for Tyler Hero, who everybody loves, no Heat fan is against. He's the most popular Heat player, but he's a prospect. He's still 20 years old.
Right. Because it's a different sport. And in basketball, a guy can make that much of an impact immediately.
He's the quarterback, though, dude.
Okay. Like, I'm not, like...
You're telling me if Mahomes wasn't available on a trade? I know it never would happen. I'm just saying, like, if he wasn't available, like, it wouldn't make, like, the greatest impact on your team?
Sure. But at some point, you're still going to have weapons that are similar to what he has in Kansas City to get the full effects of Patrick Mahomes.
You go. Give me a ring, Robbie. Hey, what's up, new Texans GM? This is Chris Greer. Must be tough taking a GM job with no picks, huh? How'd you like to right some wrongs of the past mistakes?
Okay, and who's the owner of the Texans?
I don't know. He's McNair. But he's
Okay,
not. He's
now
they,
no. Then hold on. Hold on. Hold on, Chris. Hold on, Chris. I have a call coming through. Let me hit you up in a minute.
All right. I'll hold. But being
Hello,
quick, Greg.
who's this? This is McNair. You're fired.
What? Is he going to fire the new GM?
Because what is the hardest commodity to get in this league?
Quarterback.
And you're going to trade your quarterback?
But four, get your picks back. Get Tua Tagovailoa, so you get a quarterback, a young star quarterback everybody's excited about.
No, wait a minute. No, everybody's not excited. Everybody here's rats off a ship already.
We're not rats off a ship.
You're not rats off a ship.
We're not rats off a ship.
Can I just say this?
I'm trading for Deshaun Watson. How is that an insult?
Your enthusiasm for Tua has faded already.
Nope. I'm just
That's
saying.
a lie. That is a lie. Lie.
I'm trading prospect for proven. That's all. I'm trading for a star.
Okay. All right.
How's that an insult?
Okay.
That's an insult? That makes me rats off a ship?
Because here, I would give you if you were consistent with that. But was it not yesterday that you said you would rather have Tyler Hero than James Harden?
That's different, though. That's different.
No!
I have my reasons with James Harden.
Prospect for proven.
I have my reasons with James Harden in particular, though. There are a couple guys I don't want.
Here. James Harden is better at what he does than Deshaun Watson is.
I agree with that, but it has nothing to do with
Wait. And
it's not a better thing, though. It's just a James Harden thing. It's not like there's certain guys I don't want. I don't want playoff P, and I don't want James Harden. I just don't want him. That's it.
Even though James Harden is better at what he does than Deshaun Watson.
Yeah,
you
that's
understand that you got a double standard going here.
Hey, totally. But I have my reasons that I'm comfortable with.
Here.
What is that?
Something you can cut yourself out of the box with.
I'm not in a box. I've admitted.
You're not.
I freely admitted double standard. I have my reasons.
That's boxing yourself in, isn't
That's not a box in. No.
What is the double standard? Is boxing yourself in.
You can't be boxed in if your conscience is clear and you're free willy-nilly. Everybody knows that.
Oh, yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
All right, fine. So,
in fact, if anything, I use that point. I'm saying I don't understand why people are so upset. It's not like I'm hosing down to and be like, trade him for anyone. I don't care who it is. I'm saying, hey, if I'm Chris Greer, I'd be mad if I heard he didn't take the call. Hey, we want to kind of get those picks back in. Always do a little swappy swap for Tua. I'd be mad if Chris Greer didn't take that call. If Chris Greer said, I can't take this call. Click. He's got to. It's his job.
all right.
No, wait, have you seen this TMZ video from Isaac Bruce?
No.
He says the Rams should dump Jared Goff for Deshaun Watson. I'd make that trade.
Yeah, and Deshaun Watson and Jared Goff's been to a Super Bowl. How about that?
And wait, first of all, I've been asking a question about Jared Goff and Carson Wentz for the last 2 years.
You're not saying Isaac Bruce's rats off a ship?
No, I am not. You know why?
Because Isaac Bruce is great.
No, because of what I think of Jared Goff and Carson Wentz.
Okay.
Okay. I've seen them play for 3 years. Tua is not even there. He hasn't had weapons that those two quarterbacks have had when they came into the league.
Hey, look. If we go into next year with Tua's quarterback, I'm gonna be happy as a pig in slop.
I can't believe that I'm defending a guy that I told everybody to be cautious with because of all the issues surrounding him.
You were right, Leroy. He was a bum. You said it from the beginning.
He's not.
you
I
did
didn't
say it
say
from
he
the
was a
beginning.
bum. I didn't say he was a bum. Okay.
But sometimes, hey. Sometimes opportunity knocks.
Oh, I thought that was sometimes you get hit in the head and you say silly things.
No, that's opportunity.
This opportunity.
That's opportunity. Hey,
So
18 and Tua.
Robbie, can you answer the door?
Doo-doo. All right. Open the door. Door's open.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, Opportunity.
Hey, what's up, Op?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, Op?
Brought some empanadas. It's Empanada Friday.
Oh,
Hey, you guys hear about this Deshaun Watson trade rumors? Crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
that's
Come
what
on in,
gets
come on in,
people
come on
hating.
in.
Wait, that sounds like something he would do on Twitter.
Would you like something to
And-
drink? Opportunity?
People are so mad. I don't understand.
Hey, don't be mad. Hey, don't be mad. Like I just think that let's be clear. You literally gave Ryan Tannehill
The heave-ho.
more leeway than you are with Tua.
Such a fake-ass fan. You did a song for Tua when we drafted him. Now you're jumping ship for not lighting it up, even though he was supposed to play wasn't supposed to play this year. Keep
Right.
Tua. Watch he becomes what we get with the piece around him. This isn't the NBA. I'm not being fake, though.
Deshaun
You know,
Allen.
so let me get this straight. So if an all-pro quarterback becomes available, or a guy who leads the league in passing becomes available, who's in his prime, he's 26 years old, and you have a guy, Tua, who we all love. He might be great. He might be fine. But you have a general manager who's got a barren cupboard when it comes to draft picks. You telling me you don't make the call?
Here, Texter, I would like to ask you this question. And no silly sauce. This is a yes or no question. Would you trade Tua for Herbert today, straight up?
Nope.
Why not?
Because Herbert, I'm not buying into it yet. Just a good year.
Put up stats.
But
you know, 6 and 9.
but a good rookie year.
A great rookie year.
Okay,
A record-breaking rookie year. But I'm not
Correct.
buying it.
you're not buying it.
Not yet.
So you think Tua's going to be a better quarterback then? Now keep in mind
Maybe-
the situations have a lot to do with it. So I'm not just
maybe,
going to.
I'm just telling you, maybe he will, maybe he won't. I'm not making the trade straight up.
Okay.
It's Justin Herbert. He's also, to me, still a prospect, even with his statistics being better.
Oh, okay.
Still a
You mean
prospect.
being with his statistics being the best ever? You're still not willing to,
Nope.
because I got to tell you, Tyler Hero had a 37-point game, and you were ready to crown him.
I'm still crowning him.
Right.
He's on the biggest
Well-
stage, though. Let me ask you something. Did Justin Herbert do that in the AFC Championship? Oh, no,
No.
he's sitting his ass at home.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
The stakes matter.
So was Tua. So
What do you
I'm
mean?
comparing two equal.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm not rats off a ship for that situation.
Right. I'm just saying, look, you seem to be rats off a ship pretty quick.
I don't feel like this is
with
rats
Tua.
off a ship.
And I think that people are looking at this situation and not acknowledging the circumstances of this season
If anything,
and are critiquing these young players
if anything,
as if they had all the time in the world to get ready for this season. And this was a rare season. It was crazy.
if anything, I'm at the marina, right? And me and my buddy Robbie Rat, we're walking around the marina. We're getting some cheese, and then all of a sudden, we're on our normal Tua ship, and we're like, man, that wasn't as smooth a ride as I thought it was it, Robbie Rat?
No, a lot of bumps.
Why you call him Robbie Rat?
Because we're two rats right now. We're at the marina.
I'm not.
And then all of a sudden,
you need one more guy, then you can be the Rat Pack.
And then all of a sudden,
I guess I'll be Sammy Davis.
And it's,
hey, I'm Jewish now.
and so then the SS Deshaun pulls into the marina. Oh, that looks like a pretty good boat. Nothing against our boat.
So you gonna Victor Oladipo it?
Yeah, nothing against our boat.
Come get me. Come get me. This boat sucks.
Yeah, this boat sucks, bro. I kind of like it.
Come at me. Hey, man. Hey, what's it like on that boat? Yeah?
Oh, fastest boat in the league this past year.
Yeah. Hey, got room? I mean, like, yeah. All right. Look, I'm just saying this. I think you pick and choose when you give players perspective, when you are understanding over your players. And because of the way the season ended, right, that all went out the door. But I would say this. Keep in mind that before the draft, everybody would have been cool with Tua not even playing. How can playing hurt him? Because he was able to get some experience. He was able to get, some reps. He wasn't terrible. How can that be a bad thing? But everybody's treating it as if though it's a bad thing. But now I get it. It's because of what Justin Herbert did, and he was one pick away.
But I don't even look at this as an indictment on Tua. There's an opportunity to get a guy who's already he's already proven himself to be a really good quarterback in this league.
Agreed. I love Deshaun Watson. I'm not questioning any of that. I'm not. But I'm just thinking of the excitement that came with Tua. And based on what he did this year, how can that excitement for the future be gone so quick?
Tua and 18. Let's do it. And maybe if they want to haggle, I'll give them their second-round pick back at 36.
Wow, you drive a hard bargain, my friend.
Right.
I would not trade.
Really? Here's where it gets even more complicated. You think you're not giving up that third pick?
Yeah, you're crazy, dude. You got to get.
Well, I'm giving him Tua.
If you're going to play the stupid game,
play it right.
Right.
Well, I'm giving them Tua, who was a top 5 pick last year.
Okay, great story, bro. But he's also.
Then why don't you want him?
Yeah, he's.
Well, I know
goods.
that he's a bum, but they might think differently.
Okay, well, here. All right, so counter offer. All right, Tua, number 3, number 18, and a first-round pick next year.
Oh, no way.
See, we don't have those little props, Robbie.
No.
So what about Tua, number 3, and number 18 this year?
Still no. That's 3 first-round picks. You're giving back the Laramie.
Tua's not a first-round pick anymore, buddy. It's a what is it? What kind of an asset is it? Depreciated. Yeah, it's a depreciating asset.
It's like a car.
Wait. Based on the numbers I gave you, how is it depreciated?
He depreciated
off the lot.
He depreciated less than Rosen did.
No,
he did depreciate less than Rosen.
Even here, question.
Yep.
Even with the numbers in front of you.
Yep.
You guys still.
I'm selling you as more value. I'm on your side, Leroy.
So according to these ridiculous rules, I'm looking at these list quarterbacks. You guys would have folded on most of them, right?
Probably. Yeah. Yeah.
And you don't think there's nothing wrong with that?
Nah.
You would have folded on Drew Brees.
Well,
They did fold
the
on
Chargers
Drew Brees.
did.
The most prolific quarterback of our time.
Yeah. Well, they did fold on Drew Brees. They went with Phillip Rivers, which worked out pretty good for them.
No, it didn't.
It worked out pretty good.
I mean,
Really?
go back in time.
Really? Who has a championship?
Drew Brees. But it worked out pretty good.
Then who has a championship? End of discussion. Who has a championship?
I didn't
There's
say
a
better.
bunch of questions.
I didn't
Matt
say better.
Stafford,
I didn't
Matt
say better.
Stafford has thrown for a lot of yards.
I didn't say better. I said pretty good.
I mean, if you go back and change history, I mean,
Still not better.
Okay. I didn't say better. You keep changing. You keep putting in that word. I didn't say better. I said it worked out okay.
They got rid of a better quarterback.
Yeah, fine.
You don't care.
What do you mean? I don't care.
You like it.
Do you think that's
When you see stuff, when you see stuff like this, right? When you see guys, you know, I mean, hell, Atlanta got rid of Brett Favre.
So what you're saying is you think that Tua?
You don't think Tua deserves another year with some off season and some preseason?
Hey, see, this is the thing.
Here, if Tua is everything,
I would love. Do you want to have some water, bro? Get some water. Take a lap. Hydrate. I got a point to
Run to
make.
the wall.
If we have Tua back next year, fantastic. I love it. I love Tua Tagovailoa. But I have to, as general manager of the Miami Dolphins, I have to take a step back, assess the situation, and if a player of this caliber becomes available, and I can finagle my way to him, I can't do it just because I feel like I owe Tua his feelings. I'm sorry.
No, let me ask you this: Is Tua still in position to do all the things you thought he could do before you drafted?
Certainly.
So what's the problem?
What if I want to up the time period a little bit?
How much farther are you going to up the time? They were 10-6 this year with no weapons.
Yeah, but imagine if they had
Wait,
Deshaun Watson.
no. If you get a running back and a couple of receivers, okay, you were 10-6 last year. What the hell you think your chances are the following year?
Well, let me ask you this. What's a better football team? I bring out the defense, all right? I draft Devontae Smith and I draft Travis Etienne, let's just say. Let's just throw some names out there. Or I have to trade those picks, get rid of Tua, all right? But I have Deshaun Watson. And I have Devontae Parker, and I have Mike Gesicki, and we'll figure running back out. We'll figure it out, love.
Really? You're still going to do that game?
I mean, Deshaun Watson.
After what this team's been through the last 2 years with the running back, you're still going to say, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Well, it's evident by what I've seen the last couple of years, you're not going to figure it out. You haven't figured it out. So with your inability to wait, your inability to run a football and not have any viable, consistent options outside, even with Deshaun Watson, I would say this team would be exactly the same team.
Now, under Tobin's scenario, he's giving up the 2 first-round picks at Tua. Now, you still have 36.
Because I'm playing the game for real, Robbie. I'm not playing hard bargain GM like you do, where you're like, I'll give you the 3rd round pick for Deshaun Watson, bro. Why don't you trade him? Why don't you trade him Doliak as well?
But under Tobin's scenario, you still have 36 and 50. And last year, the first running back wasn't taken until 32. So you could still get a good running back at 36, even if you do the trade with Deshaun Watson. You can still get Najee Harris, maybe. You can still get Etienne at 36. It's possible.
It's possible, Leroy. What if it was possible?
Or would you keep Tua and get some bona fide stars at the 2 positions you need?
Wide receivers in the first round.
Like here, if you're willing to say if this team had Deshaun Watson last year, they'd be in the playoffs.
Yes.
I can't. I'm not going to argue that point, right? But if this team had Devontae Smith and Etienne, would they also be in the playoffs?
Perhaps.
See, that's your move.
Not perhaps.
That's your move. You go definitely with your hot take, and then when I give a take, you go perhaps.
Perhaps. Well, because I don't want to dismiss you. I don't want to be rude. Let's get to headlines, Robbie. Robbie thinks he's dealing with Bill O'Brien every trade.
Well, I'm sorry.
Let me give you a ball of yarn, 3rd round pick, and a linebacker I have. Okay, whatever you say. Bill O'Brien's so excited to make that move.
By the way, who had the better team last year?
The Dolphins.
Record-wise, the Dolphins, yes.
Okay.
But you're trying to say it was because of it was the quarterbacks?
No.
I mean,
No,
look,
I'm not.
you got all
No, I'm
this
not.
draft capital for Laramie Tunsil. You don't want to give it all. I mean, I know you'd rather have Watson than Laramie Tunsil, but you don't want to give it all back for Deshaun Watson. You still want to be someone.
You don't?
Look, Robbie, let's be clear. Nobody wants to trade all their draft picks for a player. But sometimes it gets to a point where you have to if you really want the player. Okay? So, for example, nobody wants to trade Tyler Hero. But who the hell are you going to trade if you get Deshaun Watson? Tyler Hero.
Yeah.
So, like, the reality versus what you want are two different things. Nobody wants to, sure, I would like to just keep my young star and get the superstar and everything will be great. That's not how it works.
Well, look,
It's called negotiating, not getting what you want.
I will admit, with Deshaun Watson, you don't need to draft 2 receivers in the first round like Todd McShay is suggesting the Dolphins do.
Well, you won't have any first-round picks, so it won't matter.
You won't need to. But like with Tua's not a blacksmith. You need to give weapons around him. Deshaun Watson can make weapons.
Still trying to figure out how this blacksmith thing came.
Wait, well, how's he make it? Did he make weapons in like, look, if it were any other person, you know what Tobin would call him? Looter in a riot. They were 4-12.
Well, no, but they've had
No.
they've had good records.
4-12.
They've been good.
4-12.
Before. They've been good before.
4-12. Good before.
Yeah.
With a running game and the best one of the best receivers in the league.
Aaron Rodgers has had bad years too.
Aaron Rodgers, the ultimate blacksmith. Never once in his entire career.
He's also had bad, but he's had bad years before. They've had bad years.
But they've never had to draft him a receiver in the first round.
And he's been pissed off about it every single year. He's a sourpuss about it.
But he's still,
Hey, question.
He's 13.
Somebody said, where were the Finns when Hopkins was being traded for a second-round pick?
I don't know. Well, that's another story for another day, bro. What are we talking about here?
Look.
Hey, let me ask you something. You think that the Texans wanted to do business with the Finns after that?
No. Nope.
I think Bill O'Brien was done with that for a while.
All right. And that's probably why he got fired. They're like, yo, bro, we suck and we ain't got no draft picks thanks to you.
He's probably going to go down as one of the worst GMs of all time.
Oh, no. Oh,
now they open up now you have to
hold on.
Ireland. You know.
One name. Herschel Walker.
Wait, he was a GM?
No.
Oh,
The clown who traded all their draft picks.
Yeah.
What about
Dicka? All the picks.
Traded everybody in the draft to get Ricky Williams.
And a 1 and
No,
3 the following
dude,
year.
I promise you, there's been worse.
That's pretty bad, though, dude.
Oh, it's bad, but it ain't trading 8 draft picks for Herschel Walker.
Well, that GM of the Jaguars in draft day who gave up his first-round pick for 3 second-rounders, that guy might be the worst.
All right, man. What do we got for headlines?
All right, so yeah, Tom McShay, he has the Dolphins taking Devontae Smith at number 3, and Jalen Waddle was taking the pick before 18, so they couldn't do the double Alabama. But so he had the Dolphins at 18 taking the wide receiver out of Minnesota, Rashad Bateman, which would be like I think the first time ever a team has used 2 first-round picks in the same draft on wide receivers.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. I mean, it feels like a little bit of overkill. Like I feel like
it is
I feel like if you get the star receiver, like you should probably fill some other stuff.
And
That means you're probably going to trade somebody.
Yeah,
Would you trade Devontae?
I wouldn't be against it.
I mean, if Tua is the quarterback, Devontae's got no use. He needs Fitzpatrick.
Wait,
He
man.
needs a blacksmith.
Hold on. He's only played 10 games.
I mean, he looked like he found him just fine in that second half.
Like,
Chase mode.
Wait. Like, we are critiquing Tua like he's been playing 4 years.
Devontae called him Lil Bro on Instagram.
Hold on. Why are we critiquing? Because you want somebody else? It's like you with the girl you thought that was hot, and now you see somebody else and you're like, she kind of got a mole on her face.
Yeah, but this is like one of the. Yeah, like I like the girl that I'm going to the prom with, but I mean, like if Susie Ass model from IG comes up with her gazillion followers and is just like interested, I'm like,
How are you married so long?
well, I love my wife. My wife's a franchise quarterback. She's not, showing some potential, and I don't have to compare her to other wives from their first 9 months of marriage. Like to me, my wife is Patrick Mahomes. She's not Tua.
Yeah. Is she looking at you?
Nah, she's out of work. But just in case this gets back to the podcast.